No, it's crazy. And I mean, it went game 3, and it was like pretty close. And so people get like more and more and more into it. There were a couple sets like that last year that people are just going crazy for. Oh, we got a Mega Man.
Mega Man Pichu.
Is this Fatnose? Yes, I think John Cena is Fatnose.
Okay, Fatnose, up and coming indie player. I believe he's like 15.
Is he sponsored by Subway?
I think he works. I don't know.
He works at Subway.
But he's 15-year-old player. Like just recently, I think he played a little bit in Smash 4, but he's been on the come up recently. He's gotten like, he mainly goes through a couple indie wheelies, and that's pretty much it. But he's gotten some really solid wins over future Indiana PR players and stuff like that.
That's awesome.
One of the hidden bosses of the state for sure.
Mega Man is crazy in this game too. That leaf shield is like so safe and it sets up into stuff. Recently they found out that it's got a kill confirm if he's got Metal Blade.
Yeah, I saw that.
It's like leaf shield, Metal Blade, and then dash up tilt.
Yeah, which is another one of those things that's super cool about Ultimate, letting you do tilts out of the dash now.
Yeah, it's so fun. I think it's one of the reasons that like Melee players are more into it. Yeah. You just have so many more options.
Exactly. There are more things you can do with the engine.
So Fatnose has built a nice little lead for himself here. A couple times BBMD has been able to get in on the defenses like right now. Not quite converted into big damage, and he's going to die pretty early there, unfortunately.
Yep, Fatnose has done a pretty good job of every time he gets hit or thrown, he hasn't really stuck in disadvantage for more than a hit or two. You know, we haven't seen these giant, you haven't seen lightning loops or any huge damage output combos yet from BBMD.
Which is a tough thing to do as Mega Man, because you do not have get off any buttons.
No. So if you can find a way, that's definitely a huge bonus in a matchup like this.
Yeah. He's doing a good job using that leaf shield too. It just kind of boxes Pichu out because, I mean, Pichu is a crazy good character, but one thing Pichu doesn't really have is a lot of range on his normals.
Definitely. Pichu wants to be right up there next to you. Then we can get that down tilt or the up tilt or a grab, I feel like, for the most part.
Oh, okay. Huge forward smash, not quite connecting. BBMD wisely just waiting it out. BBMD kind of getting some combos started here.
Yep, so he's applying a little pressure of his own, but that leaf shield going to come back out from Fatnose and relieve that for him.
Yeah, this whole matchup seems like it's going to be whether or not BBMD can figure out how to deal with landing leaf shield.
Yep, right now he's been hit by it several times already, and it's just sort of something you have to adapt to and make sure you shield the whole thing.
Yeah.
I can't remember how many times I've seen people just shield the first couple hits and then still end up getting caught by it.
And it is laggy at the back end.
Yep, so you might not always be able to get the punish, but it's still much better to reset to neutral than get hit by it.
For sure, for sure. Especially because Mega Man's also such a lethal like ledge trapper and all that kind of stuff that make being in disadvantage against him feel terrible.
Yep, so being in the corner versus him is awful because he has so many things to throw at you and just ways to apply that
without
pressure.
Taking any risks.
Yeah, so he can just stand.
He's chilling.
He can stand under that platform and just throw his whole kit at you, it feels like at times.
BBMD trying to look for these forward tilts. That back air probably will, no, not quite, okay. That forward tilt definitely would do it right now though. That forward tilt is so strong.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, whiffs the little Mega Man Shoryuken there.
And forward, they're going to send him off. Let's see what BBMD can do with this. Ledge trap.
Yes, smart saving the jump for Fatnose. That's something Mega Man players are really good at mixing up. But that forward tilt, center stage, still going to kill.
Go.
Oh, spot dodge Shoryu.
Snake special.
Yeah, right?
That's another really cool. It's a cool thing about this game, but also something that sort of buffs spot dodge a lot is the fact you can cancel them with your moves down. So characters with a lot of strong tilts, you see them, the spot dodge is so much more rewarding for them than for a lot of other characters compared to last game.
And a fantastic way to close stocks, especially because BBMD kind of felt like he had to get in.
Yep.
Because he had a pretty big deficit to make up, so he needed some big conversions. Yep, just take one risk, Mega Man kills you.
And with Pichu, you can't just sit there and Thunder Jolt the whole time because he'll just shield it and run away, and then you're racking up a little bit % on your own slowly but surely.
And Mega Man's got some stray hit stuff that can kill you kind of early, so you don't want to be... I mean, you never want to be at high %, but like he's more dangerous than a lot of characters. What?
And we got Incineroar Young Link now. I think Fatnose's mindset was probably like, I want to kill this man at like 20.
Yeah.
And then he was like, I want to play someone else.
I mean, he picked the right character to be killing people at 20.
Yeah. So it'll be interesting to see what happens because this matchup I can't imagine is too great for Incineroar because you have to find a way to get in on this super fast, super projectile-heavy character like Young Link.
Yeah, so the funny thing is, they basically switched roles.
Yeah, they
the
really
entire time with BBMD is like, I need to try to get in on this like crazy projectile character.
The only thing is I think BBMD, this character is a little more suited to get in than Incineroar was.
Definitely true. Yeah. Incineroar not exactly the most suited to get in. He is very suited to kill you at 20 though.
Yeah. And I think Battlefield a good stage pick for Fatnose even too because the ladder combos and other up air strings that he'll be able to get with Incineroar on a stage like this.
Yeah.
But a lot of combo extensions available for Young Link too if BBMD can put them to good use.
Does mean you live a little bit longer too. Battlefield has a higher, like a little bit higher of a ceiling. It's not as high as it was in Smash 4.
Yeah.
But it's still a little bit like bigger of a stage.
It's still relatively bigger compared to like something like an FD or Smash 4 or something like that.
I think Town is the biggest now, and then Pokemon Stadium is kind of big too.
Yeah.
Quick little lariat. Oh
my goodness.
What is happening? Okay, he's laughing.
And like he's
Fatnose is having fun with it. BBMD did not react though. Okay,
down smash. I swear that move is one that if you haven't played the matchup a lot, can catch so many people because it's just like lagless. And you can just, it almost works as a spot dodge within itself, but a free punish sometimes. If they like go for, say, if you only went for a down tilt or something after the first, you just do it again, go right above it and kill him.
Yeah, it's crazy too because he hops up. So like, Young Link loves down tilt. So if you throw a down tilt, like you're getting down smashed. It's bad news. But Fatnose, his percent is climbing right now. BBMD holding center stage.
But you know, a couple of those and BBMD could just die.
Yeah.
So we'll see what Fatnose can do.
I also love that name because it just screams wrestling like finisher.
Definitely does. But BBMD doing a lot better in this set or in this game. He's had a pretty huge lead to the up tilt, not quite going to take it. Oh,
gets that bomb. Up tilt, not quite going to kill yet.
Saying Fatnose, he wants these revenge counters, but he's going to have to be pretty careful because one mistimed one or one that BBMD just waits out, he's probably going to die for it at 195.
Yeah. These little chops.
Okay.
Okay, that dash is going to get punished. Landing aerial from BBMD gets the kill there.
Whew.
Charging up the smash. Okay, you got a lariat.
Lariat is just such a good move.
It really is. Incineroar's ledge trapping game is actually really good.
So that move, it combos at a down throw, perfect at a shield, great for ledge trapping. I've even seen people use it off stage. Like it.
Oh yeah, I mean you can like block people who are going to ledge, just stick a lariat out in between them and like.
Because it beats out everything.
And the hitbox on it is a little bit like the launch angle is a little bit weird, so sometimes you'll just get stage spikes or something, and it's hard to react to.
And I think I will forever believe that like Incineroar has one of the best kits on such a trash character.
Oh yeah.
Because of how slow he is. Which I would love for someone to prove me wrong, because this character is very fun to watch. But
yeah, he is.
Right now, the meta seems very rewarding to faster-paced characters.
Yeah, he's just like, he's really slow and his recovery is really vulnerable, which is kind of it's a little bit of a recipe for disaster. Because as a heavy, you have to be able to absorb a beating. And Incineroar can as long as he's on stage, but.
So it's a little bit like you want to pick one of the two out of there. Like, for a character to still be viable, you either have to have the bad recovery and be fast, or the other way around.
Yeah.
Oh, but the revenge coming out.
Oh, okay. This is real scary.
So one of those Alola whips or back throw kill. Oh, that's so good kill.
Oh, yeah, that's dead.
With that range, that might have killed without.
That's actually true. Yeah. Oh, down throw up B. And that is a thing if they miss the tech, but he didn't miss the tech.
Yeah, I was surprised he didn't just go for like an air, up air, you know, one of the sort of little safer combinations there at the high percent.
He needs the flash, man.
Yeah.
Fatnose has the flare.
He definitely did, but he also, the game wasn't impossible for Fatnose. He just like, I feel like he missed a lot of upbeats on the stage, and like sort of his recoveries were a little sloppy.
Yeah. It seemed a little bit like he was like playing around.
Yeah, he was playing with his food a little bit for sure. And
we'll see if that means that he has to go serious and come back to the Mega Man.
I feel like he's going to. Yeah, his face itself even looks a little more serious now.
I can't quite have this much fun in pools.
Yes,
Say like, that for the money matches.
I'm not that good yet.
Save that for the heavies only money matches.
There we go. Beforehand, back yo. So what character are you playing again? Okay, cool. Yeah, Incineroar.
Little down tilt. Yeah, Nair down tilt is not true at low percents. I think it becomes true a little bit at higher percents, but you've got to dash sometimes.
So I've got to say, I do think I like the Young Link pick though for BBMD.
I mean, it already looks better. It's easier. It's a lot easier to contest Leaf Shield.
And I just feel like his punish game looks a little more polished than it did with his Pichu. Like his Pichu would get in, and he'd get a couple hits, but not nearly as much percent as it felt like he should be getting at times.
Definitely.
And this Young Link, he's had pretty solid extensions and just stuck with it really well.
Yeah. I mean, Pichu is just like the ultimate glass cannon.
Yeah.
You have to keep people in disadvantage the whole time, because if you mess up like 1 or 2 times in neutral, you might just die really early.
That's true.
And Young Link, you can kind of have a little bit more of that control. Yeah, BBMD coming out here firing.
Yes, and he has a little disjoint for himself and stuff, and some projectiles and things to sort of contest that Leaf Shield from afar, where he doesn't have to necessarily be right up in Mega Man's face constantly.
Yeah.
Some a little more room to work with.
Fear versus Leaf Shield. Fatnose mixing up his movement. Has BBMD off stage.
I feel like Leaf Shield is one of those things that's almost like a barrier to entry. Like if you don't know how to deal with it, you almost can't play the game against Mega Man at times.
Definitely.
Fatnose almost getting that F smash to the ledge, but instead gonna catch him with the up smash.
Yeah, it looks like BBMD went for a pretty aggressive down air there, which, I mean, that move is really, really strong, but it's also really, really laggy if you kind of land within into the stage like that.
So BBMD started out with a little bit of early momentum, but Fatnose sort of keeping him out now and catching on to what this youngling's doing maybe a little bit.
Resetting the ledge trap. That was really smart from BBMD, just to mix up his recovery, not let Fatnose set up that ledge trap situation.
Yep, so he saw him bring out that Leaf Shield, just decided to go a little high.
That landing Bear 1 is really, really nice too for
That F smash going to catch him, and Fatnose is going to get the down air off of it.
That's pretty huge. So now you're looking at 3 stocks against 1.
Yep.
BBMD needs a big comeback here. Young Link doesn't really kill that early unless you can get some kind of niche setups. But
They're going to kill center stage there, and
yeah,
for what felt like a really solid start to this game 3, BBMD finding himself pretty far behind now, and playing from behind against Mega Man is not exactly what you want to do.
No, certainly not. You just feel under pressure the whole time, and you feel like you have to be getting in, and that's exactly what Mega Man wants from you.
Yep. So he wants to be able to run away, and you just keep running right at him. But if BBMD wants to play the patient game, he still does have 5.5 minutes left on the timer.
True. That's not really too much of a concern. Thankfully, we really haven't had any matches, I think today, go very close to time.
And, you don't see very many in general in this game at the time.
Yeah. Just aggression is more rewarded.
It is.
So BBMD getting some of these projectiles out. He's kind of racked up some damage on Fatnose. The question is just going to be whether he can net an early kill or whether or not Fatnose is going to hang around for a while.
Yep. So, I mean, they started off at pretty similar percents when he took the Fatnose stock too. And he's kept it relatively even, but that's not quite good enough when you're down a stock still.
Yeah. Up air?
Whew.
Mega Man's up air is so weird.
It is.
That back air is going to do it pretty cleanly, though. Reading the ledge jump.
And the 2 stock coming out from Fatnose, showing that the Incineroar game was a little bit of a fluke.
Yeah.
A little bit of messing around,
fun
unfortunately. But
well, and to BBMD's credit, he kind of crushed the Incineroar.
Yeah, he did. He definitely did. I believe were all 3 of those games 2 stocks?
I think so. Yeah, I think they were.
It's kind of funny.
Just we're just flipping around.
We are.
Yeah, so strong stuff from Fatnose advancing. He's in Mars pool.
Okay.
So
You might
the
see him back on
projection
here
is
later.
yeah. So the projection is for him to play Mars in Winners Finals, which will be interesting because Mars has a Mega Man.
Yeah, yeah. Mars has a decent amount of characters in this game.
He does. Yeah, he's got the Ike, he's got the ZSS, he's got the Mega Man. I've seen him some others, but I can't remember him off the top of my head.
I think those are the main 3 that I've seen him use in tournament necessarily. But
the other ones are more having fun characters.
Yeah. Good stuff to BBMD too, though. He definitely adapted along the way, and the switch to Young Link definitely paid off for him. Was a little more competitive in both games.
For sure. Yeah, his big issue is he just, like, it's a little harder to land early stocks.
Yep.
But his neutral was just so much better, and he could extend advantage by, like, catching landings and everything like that. So, yeah, it was a lot better.
I think one of the main things for him was, like, with Young Link, it's kind of more optimal at times to be patient, and, like, you have, like, things you still can do while being patient. You can press a button, which a lot of people just want to do all the time.
Definitely.
And so, like, with Pichu, he just wanted to be going in constantly. But with Young Link, kind of take a breath, calm down a little bit. Because against Mega Man, you have to be able to keep your cool.
Definitely.